All right, night number 3. Let's see what we're working with. Some skill range would do a lot of work here. Hey, Fat Oak, how's it going? Let's see. We're still doing 60, so that's 180. We can't do it twice, unfortunately. But we'll do that. You missed us getting our butts absolutely handed to us. I got way overly greedy on our first Glenwall run here. Glad to hear it. You excited for Baldur's Gate 2 to grace us with its presence tomorrow? I'm excited. Gonna take that guy down even though they're not technically in yet. Can't see you because of the log pile. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if my internet can manage to download the game in the hour before stream. That's going to be the big test of tomorrow. I think the answer is yes. I think we can do 122 gigs in an hour. But only time will tell. You still have no armor. I think we gotta do this. As much as it pains me. And then you're not doing that much poison damage, so I think we can lay into these guys a bit. Actually, your poison damage has gotten a lot better. Just that 30% made a big difference. I think I'm going to tuck myself into here. Can I jump over this? Let's get you into here. Oh. Just so we have better movement, I think I'll do that. Okay. Will you be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on launch day, Fat Oak? Let's see. I think we're best off just. You're gonna spectate? Have you voted in my YouTube community poll for desired character to play? You don't need that kind of time commitment. That's fair. That is fair. Let's see. Get rid of these 3 guys. Certainly is hard to corpse bait on this map. Yeah, at the moment, the lead vote is Wizard Sorcerer on my YouTube, but the second place is a Bard, which I have a particular affinity for. So there's a possibility that I will buck the system slightly. Yeah, tell me about it. Rogue at heart. So I played my most successful World of Warcraft character was a rogue. So I feel that for sure. Okay, we can tuck ourselves in here and be safe. So let's see. 1, 2. So yeah, I could definitely get down with a rogue. I've always loved wizards. No No two ways about it. But yeah, I was in my EverQuest days, I played a bard. And that was probably the single game that I invested the most time in, was EverQuest. An incredible number of hours were lost to the ether playing EverQuest. Looks decent enough. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, Fat Oak, but it's interesting you mention it. That game has had some incredible staying power. It was the OG, and I actually went back and found my character from back when I played, which was quite the trip down memory lane. Finding a character that I played maybe 10 years ago, still in exactly the shape that I left them, was kind of weird. Yeah, the claim to fame of my bard was that EverQuest had a handful of events that sort of happened once, and then after which certain things were no longer available, like essentially like they were removed from the game. And my bard had a particular item called the Mask of Tinkering that was dropped in Sleeper's Tomb, and was gave you a unique illusion. So my bard could transform into a gnome using the Mask of Tinkering. And that was... I was quite proud of that, to say the least, back in the day. So what is my plan here for this left-hand side? Maybe just toss some poison out there and see what happens. Okay, that was some good poison spreading there for sure. We can keep the party going a little bit too. Yeah. It's the little things, isn't it, Fat Oak? It's the little things. But yeah, there was something really magical about EverQuest. The sheer unforgivingness of it was just so kind of weirdly captivating. I know that probably sounds odd, but I should have waited to kill that guy until I could spread the poison. Like so the first server that I played on in World of Warcraft was a PvP server, and EverQuest was famous for having this guy's actually gonna ruin my day a little bit. I just realized a little too late. We may lose this for ruin, but I think we're gonna have plenty of corpses, so it's not the end of the world. So when you died, you lost experience. That was the way that EverQuest works. And you had to find a cleric, and clerics could resurrect you and restore up to, I believe, 96 or 98% of the XP that you lost from your death. But corpses were not always recoverable, which is an interesting and terrifying wrinkle when you think about it. So your corpse could be out there with an incredible number of hours of your life spent farming up XP on that hero, and you could not get back to your corpse to get maybe, I don't know, like 10 hours of XP grinding back that was on the corpse. It was a wild time, for sure. There was something I was getting at with the corpse XP loss. Oh yeah, so on yeah, it's a direct predecessor of the Dark Souls system. So what I was getting at was I played on a PvP server where that same dynamic was in place. So the allure of camping someone's corpse was off the charts because the amount of grief you could inflict on them by... Hey, oh, thank you so much for the raid, Adex. Welcome. Apologies. Thank you for noticing that, Fat Oak. Oh, I did have it. I didn't hear the noise that was supposed to show up, but yeah, welcome. Thank you for the raid. How are things going? How was your stream? I think I saw that someone was playing the last spell when I kicked the can this morning. Were you that person? And how did that go for you? I'm getting all wrapped up in nostalgia surrounding my old days playing EverQuest a million years ago. Oh, nice. Ah, very cool. Phantom Dust. I don't think I've even heard of Phantom Dust. What type of gamer is that? I like the name, to be sure. Oh, I didn't have Contagion on that one. All right, we can make amends. Let's blow this guy up and get the poison spreading. There we go. Okay, this side's taken care of. We're not going to be able to... Well, we might be able to get one more pistol shot off. Yeah, let's do that. We will... I'll toss out one more bees, which shouldn't kill anybody. But it'll get this guy nice and close to boiling over. And then look at that poison do work. It's a card battler that is played out in a 3D action battle arena. Ooh. Are you familiar, Ed, are you familiar with Alina of the Arena? That's a card... Oh, did you say it was an auto battler or... No, a card battler. Okay. Yeah, Alina of the Arena is it's a 2D arena type of game, but oh, nice. Very nice. What are your thoughts on Phantom Dust? Is that one I should pick up and check out? I'm trying to decide what I've used up all my contaminates. So all right, I will add it to the list. This guy's probably coming in the fastest, so we'll just slow him down. Our walls are definitely going to take some abuse, but I think our walls paid off big, actually. I think we would have been in a lot of trouble on this one if not for our walls. Microsoft Store? Oh, free. All right. Free is one of my favorite prices for a game. Let's see. We'll poke that guy. You can come over here and just blow this guy up. There we go. All right, that went okay. Free is the right price. Indeed. Yeah, Baldur's Gate was expensive. Yeah, we're doing another Noblista run, APOC 5 in Industrious Ducks. No, Illustrious Ducks. Excuse me. My brain is fried today. I apologize. But yeah, we're doing another Noblista run. I'm just kind of rolling the dice. Do we want to go more economy right now? Kind of feel like more economy is the play. I think I will get that out of the way as well. These walls worked surprisingly well. Show me big poison over here. Give me some poison. Oh my. We could go offhand crossbow and get some value out of this multi-hit. think I'd rather some more levels, though. Lone Wolf versus Third Eye. I think we'll take Lone Wolf. Okay, our momentum hero here can pick up some momentum. You don't need a ton of momentum, but a little bit goes a long way. Big damage bump is going to make life a lot easier. And then I think I like Runic Gift more here. Get strong is the best plan, Illustrious. Get strong. With 121, can we pick up like... We can pick up 50 health. That undoes most of the pain of Glass Cannon. Yeah, let's grab Glass Cannon. We'll do that. We lose a little bit off the top. But I think we're starting to get to the point where our crit is looking pretty good. So hopefully we can make that work. 2 more of these. Are we still just going full corpse mode? Because if we're going full corpse mode, then we probably just want to build some warp gates and some gold mines, maybe. Get our cash flow flowing, maybe. A few items is never a bad idea. I will repair these after I build some walls. Yes, I do indeed. YouTube and Twitch. As simulcast as they get. Focus ring, no. The crit power pants aren't bad. Come back to the Druid Staff. -1 propagation bounce is a bit of a bummer on the Mage Cape. I think I'll go for the Adept Scepter. And then I will roll this. Offhand wand with some crit power is interesting, but yeah, a hand crossbow. A bigger hand crossbow is going to be better for us. So let's see. You get an upgrade. And you... This sword and its AP isn't going to last forever. I think I'll swap to that now. This Master's Orb is pretty sick for our poison hero. Yeah, let's grab the orb. Relatively cheap as well. We have a fair number of Runic Gift slots. Like, because this is... I mean, I guess this is a lot of accuracy. Yeah, actually, I might save the Swift Elven Boots for the moment until we find something with some more multi-hit on it. That magic orb is just expensive. Those pants are very tempting. So I haven't played it. It's high on my list of game suggestions, Fat Oak, but I have yet to get around to it. I just picked up Across the Obelisk. That was my viewer suggested recent pickup. Those pants are pretty nice. I'm gonna roll though. Ooh, propagation bounces hand crossbow is interesting. That leather cape is pretty disgusting. Rusty Shield with an action point on it is great. We got some very nice rolls here. Yeah, I don't really have a someone else who streams at the same time as me that I could do co-op type stuff with. Unfortunately, maybe someday. This leather cape, I have a hard time saying no to this. I'm going to do that, and then I am going to build my first gold mine. We could go one more in with this wall here, right? We're not building anything between these anyways. We'll do that. Get rid of that. Did I leave myself enough space for another warp gate? I did. Okay. Put out a Craigslist post. Highly recommend Against the Storm, but I would wait on it a bit as they are rolling out updates and need a period for testing them. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. So I think it's going to be Momentum Hero over here, Hand Crossbow over here, and then we'll float our Poison Hero. But we have a pretty good idea of where we're going to be able to build moving forward, so this will be interesting. Anything else of interest? Oh yeah, we bought these, which are super nice. So Momentum Hero gets another shield to be a little more whatever, and then Baron's Cape can move over to our Momentum Hero, and then for now I'll just put the crit here. Eventually we might put the crit here instead, but I think having some accuracy on our multi-hit hero is going to be good. Okay, let's do another night here. Night number 4. Here goes nothing. Well, it seems like the one place where I didn't close down the corner, as is tradition. We're not going to be able to switch between the two very easily. Missing with a Momentum Hero always feels that little bit extra bad. I still have no... Okay, I still have no armor on this hero. That's probably something we're going to need to work on. So let's see, you have 5. So double slow death on you, I feel like, is basically a requirement. I want to get you inside before I do anything more. Whoops, that was the wrong button. That's okay. Can start chipping this guy down. Now he's not moving, which is a little unfortunate. We may have lost ourselves a corpse pile by my my greed, but I think we'll be a-okay here. This corner, it's always really hard to get enemies inside, but yeah, I guess I forgot that this guy was going to lose a movement, so you live and you learn. It really is. The pistol is one of the most fun weapons in the game for me still to this day. To this date. Maybe I should have... Maybe I should have left a little bit of space between the walls and the rest. Let's see. You're moving to there. You're moving to there. Okay. I'll leave my Momentum Hero where they are. And then this guy is going to come in and do something annoying, but I'm not sure exactly what that is. All right. Well, the annoying thing that he did was shoot a stump. Be afraid, be very afraid. So this is like 700 on a crit. It's like 600 on a crit, so we'll do that. that's not terrible. Let me toss that there, and then... So if we do this, we're kind of ignoring over here at the moment. I think I'll pivot back to that side after this turn, but I think it's better to get the work in there. And then I mean, not terrible. The crits are certainly happening. Let me see if I can move out a little bit. I want to see if I can get these hunters sorted a little bit. I'm worried about their chip damage enough that I think I am gonna do that, and then you have no armor either. You can't move any further. You have another charge on your health potion, so maybe it'll be okay. Gotta love hunters, right? Hoping that this goes down this way. Alright. Good enough. That'll sort you out. Using a hand crossbow to take these guys out is not exactly best practice. Least favorite weapon in the game, and what would you change to bring it more in line with the others? Okay, so I've thought about this. This may surprise you, but I have pondered this at great length. My least favorite weapon is the two-handed sword, and I actually think I have a pretty sweet solution for it that I think would be very interesting and only potentially overpowered. So what I think that they should do with a two-handed sword is make it so that its primary attack still costs 2 energy, but rather than it doing like the 2 squares ahead, right? So it generally hits 2 squares like this for 2. I would make it hit 1 square, propagate 1. So it would be the only weapon in the game that has propagate as a non-mana ability. So by default, it would still be hitting 2 targets, but then you would be able to stack up more propagate and make it stronger, essentially. I think that could be a really fun way to fix it. And maybe someday I will decide to mod it in. Yeah, I think it could be really cool, and I think it fits with the sword blast concept that they were going for a bit. So I think it could be fun. Guess I'm just gonna cheat over this way. I'm a little worried about getting shot in the back too much, and then you might as well do that. Probably should have picked the one that had contaminate to get 2 off of things, but then I guess we've got it with this. Okay, you taking a hit? No. But yeah, I think it would be such a good complement to the one-handed cross. It would be such a good complement in terms of its conceptual value to the hand crossbow, which is your kind of like de facto mana-free multi-hit weapon, I feel like it's cool to have the other end of the spectrum and have something that is free propagate. I haven't looked at the game files long enough to have a good handle on how time-consuming it would be to implement that, but maybe that's something I should look into. Let's just... Probably slightly suboptimal setup there, but... Okay, so you're just going to hide behind the wall, and we're just going to plink away at people. I think this team has a lot of potential, but we definitely picked kind of like slow to launch heroes here for sure. Oops, that was a half health mistake. Oh, it didn't get him out of wounded either. It's a shame. How much poison do you have on you? 168? That's, I think, worth sharing. Okay, sadly, we're only going to get propagates this way, but still good. Okie dokie. Now, we have... I think I'm gonna toss a bees back this way, just to put some damage out there. You need to move back. I think you need to come all the way back this way and just remove some of these hunters who are a little bit spicy. Okay, we do have Relentless proc, so we at least get a little movement out of that. Okay, not bad. Little disappointed we didn't get a bit more out of that one, but we'll just zap you, and then hopefully this bees does a lot of work. Okay, that's not terrible. Not maxed panic? Is such a thing even possible? We're all out of charges on that one, so let's see. Whoops, moved too much. Alright, feeling like we are good. I guess we let these 4 come in, though. Might as well milk it for whatever we can get. Move you back. Our poison friend is definitely still struggling with mana. How would you feel about the axe weapon being able to damage permanent trees? Ooh, that's a fun concept. So there's a couple of answers to that question. So I am doing a no ballista strat, which is normally I always build ballistas. The vision for this run that I'm going for is heavy corpse piles, which is kind of a standard strat that I use pretty frequently. Corpse piles are very powerful. Let's see. But yes, I am. My goal here is to bait corpse piles by making a very small haven, which is a pretty normal strat from my perspective for the way that I play. Let's see. We'll put that there. Are we at recruitment yet? We might be at the point where we want to recruit. Can just put an inn here. We'll have cash for sure. We'll do our level ups. Poison damage, always poison damage, and then I don't care too much about crit here. Let's get some damage. We're lacking it a bit. Our accuracy's fine. We pick up Volatile, which is a huge power spike for our poison hero. Over here, show me... Some skill range is very good. I will not turn down some skill range. And then we're going kind of... We do need some more movement for sure, but I don't think I can turn down a blue crit here. We get inertia, which is going to be very helpful for the fact that we're low on things. Hoping for a multi-hit, but crit power is also very nice. We'll take a bit of resistance reduction. That'll help with the hand crossbow. We'll pick up crit master. So these are all good. These are all good power spikes for us for sure. Then we can come in here. A jailer. Jailer is interesting. Level 6 jailer. Do we have any chance we have a two-handed hammer in the shop? We don't have one. Also, were they... No, they're assassin build, so we wouldn't be able to take advantage of jailer anyways. So I've done strats like this, and the econ from corpses is pretty much off the charts. Add. Yeah. If you don't concentrate your ballistas, you're gonna have a bad time for sure. Miko, that's you definitely need to stack all the things, and that's part of why they tried to nerf. They tried to nerf the Omen, the Siege Omen, but to no effect. Wow, those pants. Those pants are really nice. I don't think I can afford to take them, unfortunately. But we bought this, so we have to pick up someone. I think I'm gonna pick up Supriya. And then we'll take a look at their skills. They are a level lower, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm kind of feeling like a dagger multi-hit poison build with this hero. We have a lot of like contagion type stuff going on, which would mean we would grab these two. We don't care about contaminate, so we'll grab avid learner. Then runic gift. Maybe sadist. I've never tried sadist on this type of character. Oh yeah, much better than S ranking. Add. Much better. Although you can do both. If you have ballistas, you can very handily get your S rank, get 4 mountains, 3-4 mountains. You can have it all, which is quite nice. We go for epidemic, and we could go for bully. I'll also go for magic fuel. Oh, what if we did these two and went for like big damage off of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe like potent toxins. We have no big game hunter, but we could go like mana collector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 12 to spend, so we could do like an exploit weakness. And we even do poisonous and get cheeky, but probably glass cannon is the play eventually. So, but how do we start this build out? First of all, are we getting a dagger? There are no daggers available, and we're a little broke. So possibly not. Holy. Okay, so that's a start. That's a start. I'm glad I did that. I'm gonna roll these. Sadly, none of those work for us. With crit and movement? Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right, so that got pretty exciting pretty quickly. I think Supriya's going to start with those two, which is an amazing beginning to things. We do need a dagger to fully realize our potential, but maybe not today. So with that, kind of feel like let's go mana growth avid learner, septic shock, then we have 2 left. 14% damage isn't bad. You have a ton of health, so 15% crit is probably better than 14% damage. Grab that. We'll grab Runic Gift. All right. Now, another... I should have checked to see, but another freaking multi-hit right off the cuff is insanity. Blue poison. Oh, man. This hero is stacking up to be pretty okay. Okay, they're gonna out-poison our poison hero, clearly. We do need some accuracy. Streamer, I mean, our other heroes have been hot garbage though. So, I'm not gonna turn away a little bit of kindness here. But Supriya is looking pretty good. So, PMH. Okay, so we're only getting it from this bottom side, so there's not a lot of value in going crazy. We're also missing a second weapon entirely on you, so I'm gonna roll once just to see if we can get something. I mean, another hand crossbow is fine. It's definitely not what we were looking for, but it'll work for Supriya for now. And then, do we want to do any more upgrades? I think... Let's just repair everything, and then... I don't think we need to build this warp gate, but maybe just get it out there. And then, what do we want? I think we want multi-hit on the ends, put momentum and druid staff in the middle. Was there a mana potion in here? For 37. Too expensive. Okay. Okay, let's leave it at this. This is going to be our first Guardian Knight.